In the last class, we have discussed about the alpha cells which are hyperglycemic in nature. In this video, we are going to discuss about the beta cells. Beta cells secretes the hormone insulin. Insulin reduces the blood glucose level. It is hypoglycemic in nature. Let us discuss the difference between glucagon and insulin. Glucagon. Glucagon acts mainly on liver cells, that is hepatocyte cells, and stimulates glycogenolysis, resulting in an increased blood sugar, that is hyperglycemia. In addition, this hormone stimulates the process of gluconeogenesis, which also contributes to hyperglycemia. Glucagon reduces the cellular glucose level and utilization. Thus, glucagon is a hyperglycemic in nature. Let us discuss about the insulin. Insulin acts mainly on hepatocytes and adipocytes. Adipocytes are nothing but cells of adipose tissue and enhance cellular glucose uptake and utilization. As a result, there is rapid movement of glucose from blood to hepatocytes and adipocytes, resulting in decreased blood sugar level, that is hypoglycemia. Insulin also stimulates conversion of glucose to glycogenesis in target cell. Let us discuss about the another endocrine gland, that is testis. It is also a heterocrine gland, means it has also two portions. One is exocrine and another one is endocrine. The exocrine part forms gametes and endocrine part forms hormones. If you take the section of testis, it contains a small structure known as seminiferous tubules. These tubules are lined by cuboidal epithelium, which will form sperms, means here formation of sperms takes place. Along with the cuboidal epithelium, it has germinal epithelium cells. In between them, we are going to find Sertoli cells. Sertoli cells help in spermatogenesis. They secrete a hormone known as inhibin. Inhibin inhibits spermatogenesis. If number of sperm increases, it gets identified by Sertoli cells, and these Sertoli cells stops the production of sperm by secreting inhibin. In between the seminiferous tubules, we have Leydig cells, and these are also known as interstitial cells, and they secrete the hormone known as testosterone, and it is a kind of steroid. Steroids are a special form of lipids, and they are commonly known as androgen. Androgen regulates the development, maturation, and function of male accessory organs like epididymis, vas deferens, seminiferous tubules, seminal vesicles, prostate glands, etc. This hormone stimulates muscular growth, growth of facial hair, axillary hair, aggressiveness, and low pitch of voice. Androgen plays a major role in spermatogenesis. Androgen acts on central nervous system and influences male sexual behavior, that is libido. These hormones produce anabolic effects on proteins and carbohydrates metabolism. Ovaries. They are also heterocrine in nature, means exocrine portion produce gamete and endocrine portion produce hormones. They are in pair and they are present in abdomen. Ovaries produce two hormones, estrogen and progesterone. The ovarian follicle comes under the influence of FSH and becomes mature follicle, which is larger in size as Graafian follicle. Graafian follicle is known as mature follicle. This mature follicle is source of first hormone in female, that is estrogen, and this follicle undergo process of ovulation under the action of LH, and remaining part will become corpus luteum. This corpus luteum is yellow in color and it is also endocrine in nature, which secretes progesterone. Along with progesterone, it also secretes inhibin. Let us discuss about the hormone estrogen. It performs a wide range of actions such as stimulation of growth and activities of female secondary sex organs, development of growing ovarian follicles, appearance of female secondary sex characters, that is high pitch of voice, mammary gland development. Estrogen also regulates female sexual behavior, and function of progesterone is to support pregnancy. Progesterone also acts on mammary glands and stimulates the formation of alveoli, sac-like structure which store milk. Along with the milk secretion, progesterone also maintains endometrium. Along with the endocrine glands, some of the organs are there in our body which secrete some hormones. Let us see what are those. First one is the heart. It secretes atrial natriuretic factor. When you have high blood pressure, this ANF gets secreted by atrial wall, which cause vasodilation. Vasodilation reduces the blood pressure. And ANF also inhibit the RAS and ADH. If ADH get inhibited, there will be more water loss and more diuresis. Second one is the kidney. The juxtaglomerular cells of kidney secretes renin and erythropoietin. This erythropoietin increases erythropoiesis, that is formation of RBCs. In males, erythropoietin is more, so male has more RBC. If kidney get damaged, person undergo anemia because of no erythropoietin. Hormones of GI tract. First one is the gastrin, which is secreted by the G cells of the stomach, and its function is to stimulate the gastric secretion and peristaltic movement. Second one is the gastric inhibitory peptide. It is secreted by the duodenum. It inhibits the gastric secretion and peristaltic movement. Third hormone of GI tract is secretin. It gets secreted by the duodenum. It stimulates the formation of bile, H2O, and bicarbonate from pancreas. Fourth one is the CCK, that is cholecystokinin. It is also secreted by the duodenum. It also stimulates the secretion of pancreatic juice and release of bile by contracting cystic duct and gallbladder. Let us discuss about the classification of hormones. We have four classes in the hormones. First one is the peptide derivative. In this class, we are going to find LH, FSH, and all hypothalamic hormones, PTH, calcitonin, and thymosin. And in the amino acid derivatives, we are going to find melatonin, epinephrine, and non-epinephrine. Third one is the steroid. The steroid consists of corticosteroids, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone in male. And fourth one is the iodinated, means which is made up of iodine, that is the thyroxine. This peptide derivative and amino acid derivatives are lipid insoluble hormones, whereas steroid and iodinated are lipid soluble hormones. Let us discuss about the mechanism of hormonal action. First of all, we will discuss about lipid soluble hormones. Lipid soluble hormones like steroid, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, and corticosteroids are the hormones which can easily pass through the cell membrane. Imagine the uterine cell membrane and estrogen is entering in the cell membrane. Estrogen causes the growth of uterine wall by cell division. Because it is lipid soluble, its receptors will be present inside the cell, that is inside the nucleus. These nuclear receptors will bind to the hormone. It will form hormone receptors complex. Inside the nucleus hormone receptor complex will be formed. This will bind to genome or DNA and alter the function of DNA. It will change the chromosome function. It will change the gene expression by process of transcription and translation. So lipid soluble will function by changing the gene expression or chromosome function. Let us discuss about the lipid insoluble hormone. They can't go directly inside the cell, so they will bind to the receptors present on the membrane, and hormone receptor complex will be formed. Here hormones are known as primary messengers. Once they attach to these receptors, they will generate a response, that is response 1, and it is cascade reaction. Now the response 1 goes to second messenger. The second messenger can be cyclic AMP, or it can be calcium ion, or it can be IP3 as well, that is anisotol triphosphate. They can enter into the cell. Now the biochemical response gets generated, and then physiological response will be sent, that is ovarian growth, because FSH causes ovarian follicular growth. Thank you.